The race to the semi-finals is now going to hot up in the next 3 days. 23, 24, 25, 26. All of those games will have some kind of bearing as far as standings are concerned and who plays where in that semi-final. Now, it's very clear. Top three, South Africa, Australia, England. They will now fight amongst themselves to finish 1, 2, 3. On the other hand, Pakistan and Bangladesh are eliminated, meaning that there are only 3 teams who are in the fray for that one final semi-final spot. India, New Zealand, Sri Lanka. Now the problem is Sri Lanka has played 6 games. They face Pakistan, but their chances will take a hit if there is rain. And they have the worst NRR of the lot. New Zealand, they are also having a same problem, minus 0.245. And India have the best NRR of the lot. Now people are asking, what if scores are level, points are level, then the net run rates also level? Now there is a very special provision in the ICC 2025 Women's World Cup playing conditions. And that is Rule 16.10.2 of the playing conditions for the Women's World Cup. The first major condition. Team with greatest number of wins in the league matches will be placed in the higher position. So that is the thing. If points are equal, but supposing you've had washouts in that sense and still you're on equal number of points. If India have got 3 wins, New Zealand have got 2 wins, for example, then team with greatest number of wins in the league matches will be placed in the higher position. So this is the first prerequisite. Only after that, NRR is going to come into the picture, because the other condition is teams with equal points and equal wins in the league matches. If that happens, then in such case, the teams will be ordered according to NRR. So at this point in time, when you look at it, the first condition India will go through. But if New Zealand win both their games and India managed to win against Bangladesh, then the most number of wins will come into equation, and then the NRR will come into the equation. So, first playing condition, team with greatest number of wins in league matches will be placed in the higher position. Teams with equal points and equal wins in the league matches, then the NRR will come into equation. If 2 or more teams are still equal, they will be ordered according to the result of the head-to-head match that is played between them. So for India, if they beat New Zealand and New Zealand beat England and India then lose to Bangladesh, then India, New Zealand head-to-head, then in that case, India will progress because of the head-to-head result that is there. If points, NRR and wins are equal. Now, what if the rarest of rare situation, number of wins, points, NRR, head-to-head, all 4 are still equal? What do you do then? If all matches within the league stage produce no result, the team will be ordered as per their original league seedings. That is the key. So, let me make one thing very clear here, looking at this particular points table. 4 points, 4 points. But India have 2 wins, New Zealand have 1 win. So what does that mean? Greatest number of wins in league matches will be placed in the higher position. So India just has to win against New Zealand. Even if New Zealand win against England, it doesn't matter. If Bangladesh lose to India, then they automatically go through. But if Bangladesh beat India, then India versus New Zealand, India will still progress because of higher number of wins. If equal points and equal wins, supposing New Zealand win their game against India and against England, but if India beat Bangladesh, they'll be on 3 points, they'll be on same thing, then and only then NRR will come into the equation. And even here, if India avoid loss by a big margin, then their NRR could take them through. So, in this way, India's qualification is still within their hands. So it doesn't matter if you lose to New Zealand as well. You can still do it and beat Bangladesh. But the main complication will arise if New Zealand beat England. Then India have no chance. So that is why India, whatever it is, even on 23rd, the qualification is still in their hands. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.